chat? What's good, chat? What y'all on? Y'all on? You know what's crazy? I appreciate that. You know what's crazy? We really, yo, we really in a new whole fucking timeline. You know, like, I want to say this, guys. This has been the most massive and obvious timeline shift of them all. Like, there's been a lot of timeline shifts, but this one that we in right now, it's massive. It's it's fucking insane. And it's obvious, man. A lot of y'all are probably, seeing what's going on. You're probably at home and you're probably feeling the energy. And this is why it's very important that you understand how to hold your frequency. It's very important to understand how to hold your frequency. And the best way to hold your frequency is to develop like your own rituals or to develop your own style of things that you do and then keep doing it that way. For example, like let's say, you got a morning routine, right? A morning routine is necessary when you want to hold your frequency. How many of y'all in here have a morning routine where you pretty much do the same thing every day, right? 111's in the chat if that's you. If you don't got a morning routine, you got to get one. I'm just be real. That is like strictly a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? Morning routines is something that really holds on to your frequency. Like super. And this is somebody said why, right? So in the matrix, right? In this life, there's a rule of loops and patterns in this life, right? Think about this. Every year we celebrate the same holidays. You see the loop, right? You go to work, you pretty much do the same shit every day. 9 times out of 10, right? There's nobody in here that's doing something totally different every day. Now think about this, right? Even the most exciting life, the person with the most exciting life, they pretty much doing the same shit every day. Even if you was an NBA player, you're playing basketball every fucking day. You're a rapper, whatever, you're on the road, you're driving around, you're going to a show, you're singing, whatever, musician. There's nobody that's doing totally different shit every single day. You feel me? So you gotta understand, right? You gotta understand. Hold on, chat. Yo, if you want to ask me questions, come back tonight at 8, and I do quick questions, Q&As, bro. All right, all questions about off-topic stuff. You want to tap in with me? Tap in with me at 8 o'clock at night. Ask me a question. Right now, if you spam questions, I'm just gonna have to mute you. All right. Because y'all don't understand when I'm trying to teach something, when y'all spamming stuff, it directs my attention and it slows me up, right? So you gotta understand this. Now we was talking about why you gotta have a morning routine. Even the person that's living the most craziest life, extraordinary life that you can think of, right? They're literally doing the same shit every single day. This is why you have to develop a morning routine, bro. And I'm telling you, your morning routine will set the results in your life, right? Now, another thing, how you hold frequency. You got to start remembering on days that you have high levels of success, meaning, like, let's say there's a day that you want to, let's say there's a day that you make a lot of money, right? You gotta hold on. Let me turn this shit off real quick. So on the day you make a lot of money, right? Everybody trying to disrupt what I'm trying to say to y'all, man. Hold on. I didn't know what the fuck this is, man. So, all right, anyway, let's say a day you make a lot of money, right? You go to your business, you do whatever you do, and instead of making $1,000, you make $2,500, right? You got to remember everything that you did leading up to that. You know, what song did you listen to? This is how you create rituals, right? Because I'm gonna give you some sauce, right? This world is operating on numbers. This world is operating on mathematical equation. All right, this world is operating on probability, and numbers are direct. All right, they're straight. It ain't no white and black. It ain't no numbers don't lie. You feel me? The calculations are the calculations. It ain't, oh well, it could be two. Well, four minus two could be one for real. Nah, four minus two is two, right? So what I'm saying is when you do things, when you have a certain result and you remember exactly what you did leading up to that result, bro, you can mimic that. You can kind of glitch, right? By having the understanding that life is calculating shit on a probability basis. You can kind of glitch it. This is why you develop a morning routine or a routine period, your own type of ritual, right? Every time you about to do whatever you do. And the day you find the success, you keep doing that, bro. Life, you can program this thing, right? A lot of y'all don't understand you're programming your reality. Even if you are not aware that you are programming your reality. This is why the same things keep popping up in your life all the time because you're programming into it. The more you think about something, the more that you do a certain activity, the more that you do a certain action, the more that you feel a certain type of way, that shit is reinforced in your life. All right? You can literally program your reality by simply understanding everything that you do is data. And from that data that you are putting up into life that is being collected, you will see a result or have an experience based on the data that you are pushing out. This is why they tell you in life, you get what you put out. You get back what you put in. Because life is collecting data and it's running mathematical equations, man. This is why it's like this. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. This is why these kind of universal rules exist. Right? You've heard that before. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. Treat others the way you want to be treated. What goes around comes around. You've heard the sayings. And this is literally because life is collecting data on you. And based on that data, it's doing mathematical equations and probabilities to give you experiences. So, of course, if you choose the lifestyle of gangbang, eventually, mathematically, you either gonna go to jail or you're gonna die. Mathematically. This shit is math. Numbers don't lie, bro. It is a small number of motherfuckers who actually make it out of those type of lifestyles successful. It's small. And don't believe in these rich millionaire motherfuckers that you see promoting these lifestyles because they made it. They made it first. And then some of these people are employed to promote these lifestyles to you because the higher ups, the elite, understand how life works. They understand that this shit is math. Right? So you gotta understand, bro. Sis, you gotta understand. Choose wisely because this shit collecting data. All right. Yo, tap in, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, chat, man. Yo, we in a crazy timeline. There's a lot of distractions right now. You got to understand why they're distracting you. Guys, you got to start realizing when they are heavily pushing shit in front of me, that means there's some type of ability or some type of power that I can unlock in this timeline that they don't want me to unlock. There's something happening around you they don't want you to see. That's why they distracting you. That's why they pushing everything in your face. That's why every time you turn around, stream this, stream that, YouTube this, music that. Everybody beefing. Somebody died. Somebody, because they distracting the fuck out you, man. Right? It ain't no more NBA right now. It ain't no NFL right now. Soccer ain't doing nothing right now. They gotta distract the fuck out you. Pay attention, yo. Let's stop falling for this bullshit that they've been running on us. Right? Let's be the generation out of all the generations to see the bullshit that is going on right in front of us, chat. We have too much access to too much knowledge. We got too much access to too much technology to still fall for the tricks that they used on our forefathers and the ones before us. You get what I'm saying? Let's pay attention, man. It's a lot of distractions going on in these timelines right about now. And that's because they're trying to distract you from your power. Chosen one, you are unlocked. You've been through a lot of things, trials and tribulation, a lot of shit. And now you're in an opportunity to be able to create the life that you want to live, chosen one. You got to understand that. You got to understand that. Now, look, this message ain't for everybody, man. This ain't for everybody. If you don't understand it, don't try to. This message is going to hit whoever it need to hit because you've already put in the work. You've already been questioning reality. You've already been tapping into your power. You already understand that you have power. This ain't no shit that I got to convince you of because you already know who the fuck you is by now. And if you don't, this ain't for you. Just be real. Go ahead. You got a lot of more work to do. I don't even know how you stumbled into this room. Right? So, let's keep going on, chat. Right? Shout out to everybody in the chat that's on some positive shit. Shout out to all the positive, all the love. I'm reciprocating that energy back, man. We ain't paying attention to nothing else. So, yo, how many of y'all new, chat? How many of y'all in here is new? Drop a 1 in the chat. Go ahead and write a new in the chat. If this your first time, I need you to understand, if this your first time tapping in, you did not find this live by chance. You tapped in with this live because you're literally tuned in. All right? You ain't find this by chance. Guys, in this matrix, there ain't no coincidence. And that's the thing you gotta understand. In this life that you're living, man, everything that happens for a reason. I know you heard that before, right? Because there's nothing random going on in your life. Every person that you ever met, you was meant to meet them. Every situation that you ever went through, you knew before you even got involved in this, you was going to go through that situation. All right? There is nothing new. Somebody said I follow you on Facebook and YouTube. Shout out to you, man. Facebook, what's up? YouTube, TikTok, it's all good, man. What's going on? Y'all got to understand that, though, bro. A lot of y'all are probably going through some type of resistance right now. And let me talk to you about this, right? How many of y'all where it feels like, yo, man, you going through resistance right now? The business, the numbers on the business ain't doing as good as you want them to right now, right? You know, your tire just went flat. The car giving you trouble right now, right? You going through a little resistance, right? Yo, you know what that means? That means your hack is going through, bro. Let me tell you how this reality works, right? And you can see this in how your body operates, right? You are this universe. You understand that, right? So let's talk about this. You are going through resistance right now. Now, what is the resistance? In this reality, when you are locking in or when you are programming your reality, when you are putting in the certain results, when you put in a certain loop, life is going to bring you resistance right before it goes how you want it to go. For example, right? When you work out, when do you know the workout is working? When your arms and your legs start feeling that resistance and you can't really push no more. Your workout is good. You already know, damn, I got one in today. You can tell by the resistance. The next day you wake up, muscles all sore for a couple days, and you look in the mirror and you're looking good, right? It's how life operates, bro. Just how your body does. Resistance brings the results. Yo, if you are going through resistance at this time, that means put your foot on the gas. You better not quit. See, somebody was thinking about, man, you know what? This might not be for me, man. Seem like my views are going lower. Man, you know what? This might not be for me, man. This business ain't doing no numbers. Bro, I promise you. Listen, life ain't gonna give you what you want until life knows, yo, this person's serious about this. Life gonna test you. It's gonna try to take you back to the old loop. It's gonna try to revert back to the old shit. Right? It's gonna say, you know what? They don't really love each other. Watch this. We're going to cause an argument and watch how they walk away from each other. Yo, you got to understand in life, anything that's great when you trying to hack some shit, when you trying to make shit go your way, it's going to throw you the resistance first. Can you keep walking through the resistance? Can you keep going through the resistance? I promise you, a lot of y'all already would have been big. A lot of y'all would have already made it to where you wanted to be had you not folded or quit when life started pushing resistance. I look for the resistance because I know, yo, if I put my foot on the gas during this resistance, when shit looking rocky, when shit looking weird, this is when I'm a pop. This is when I'm a blow. Resistance, man. If you're going through the resistance right now, it's time to push harder. You're right there where you need to be. You're almost about to hit your breakthrough. Life just testing you to see if this is the real result that you're trying to program. Man, let's get in, man. Let's tap in. So, guys, like I said, man, if this is your first time finding this live, welcome in. My name is Jay Originator. Yo, we've been up here for a while. We've been doing this for a while. And a lot of people just think that, we popped up overnight with this shit. But my real OG followers, they know we've been at this shit for like 4 or 5 years. They done followed me through all the pages that we lost. Man, we've been banned a lot over here on TikTok, over 10 times banned, 5 times in 1 month. Second YouTube page. Facebook been shut down. Just got access back to that a couple months ago. Yo, they've been trying to take us off this net, man. But shout out to the OGs that won't allow that to happen. Now, if you made it to this side of TikTok, I gotta assume it's because your eyes are open and you see the truth. All right, now listen, everybody in here ain't like us, right? There's some motherfuckers that just in here to disrupt and cause distraction. Please pay them no mind. You can measure consciousness in the chat. You can tell who is who. You see a dumbass comment, understand. They just want attention, bro. And we not feeding that, all right? Don't feed into the trolls. Secondly, yo, the monitoring spirits are in here, man, right? We in spiritual warfare. They know this is one of the main places a lot of souls come and meet up, right? So they is going to be in here watching your comments, shit like that. Don't say nothing personal. Don't say nothing personal. The less they know about you, the better off. All right. Now, guys, this is not a place of division. This is not a place of race. This is not a place I'm black, so I'm better than you, or the white people, this white. This ain't that. We talk about the simulation. We do speak on characteristics of NPCs, whether that's blacks, whites, anything, right? We simply just speak on the program. All right, this is nothing we do is a shot to anybody in here. Don't feel like we're coming for anybody. We are all one. All right, you gotta understand the reason why you keep seeing all this black on white, white on black shit is because they want us divided. They don't want us to see that we are one. We are source. We are the universe. All right, I am your reflection and vice versa. This is about consciousness. All right? Life has a principle. Life has a rule, and that's called duality. This is why there's white people, black people, Chinese, Mexicans, Latino, everything. Because life has duality. There's not going to be a place, there'll never be a world where there's only one race. It wouldn't make sense in quantum physics, period. So understand, bro, this ain't that. All right, this is also not a place of religion, right? That's programming. We do talk about the Christ in here because the Christ was like you. He woke up and seen through the matrix. This is why he started to bend reality. Let's tap in, bro. What is the matrix, man? Now, a lot of y'all in here are starting to question reality. When you're not even starting, you've been questioning reality, right? You've been understanding that this shit is the matrix. You've been understanding it. And you're starting to realize that, nah, this shit ain't cap. You're really in the matrix. Right? At first, it was like, it was a cool little joke, whatever, life of video game type shit, boom, boom, boom. But in 2026, we realized, nah, bitch, this shit is not a joke. We're really in the matrix. This is a simulation. Because it's too indirect in your face. You're seeing the patterns. You're seeing the signs. You're seeing the patterns in traffic. You're seeing the patterns in people. Right? You can see it. 111's in the chat if you have the vision to see that this is indeed a simulation or a matrix. Right? 111's in the chat if that's you. Yo, chat, make sure y'all tap in with me today later on tonight. We will be Q&As, man. I see a lot of y'all questions. Unfortunately, I'm running my lesson right now. But remember your questions. If you really want to ask me something, I expect to see you at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. I will be answering questions, man. Anyone, to the best of my ability, I got you. All right. Right now, let's stick to this. So, I see a lot of y'all dropping 111 in the chat. I see a lot of y'all dropping 111 in the chat. You're really understanding that this is the matrix, right? You're seeing it in real time. Even in our families and friends, we're starting to see the patterns. We're starting to see the behavior. And we're understanding, okay, I'm in a semi-fucking-lation. But guys, why is that so weird to you? Why is that so weird? That's how human life is, chat. You got to understand. The first thing that you need to know about this matrix is that you're not a human, bro. And we're going to come back to that. We're going to come back to that. So, what is the matrix? Right? We're living in this life. It's a simulation. There's a lot of shit going on. What's the purpose of it? One of the first things you got to understand about this reality, chosen one, is that this reality, you are this reality. You have to understand that you are the universe. You got to understand that. You got to understand that you are the main character in your reality. You have to understand that we are in our own bubbles. Now, the first thing you got to really lock into and gain an understanding is you're controlling this reality, chosen. Now, mainstream science has proven this. Let's talk about it. Now, The observer effect. What is the observer effect? This is one of the main principles in quantum mechanics. In Facebook, listen, I don't got a green screen over there. So if y'all ever want to see the pictures, I'm streaming on YouTube and we're streaming on TikTok. Um, just type in my name and you'll see me. Right? If you ever want to see the green screen. So the observer effect. What is this? This is one of the main principles in quantum physics. What is quantum physics? Quantum physics is the study of is the study of how reality functions on a very minute, small subatomic particle level, very low, right? This literally proves that you are generating your reality. All right, now let's look at it. First, what does this say? It says the observer effect, the magic of attention. The magic of attention. Guys, let me ask you a question. Why the internet? Everybody's trying to get views. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about why the internet pays so much for views? Have you ever thought about why events and concerts generate so much money? Why entertainers are paid millions versus doctors? Why athletes are paid millions versus scientists? Have you ever thought about that? 111 is in the chat. Have you ever thought about that? The reason is, right? And I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, chat. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what's up. Let me see what's going on, man. They fucking with my shit. Right? All right. So the reason why, right? Let's really tap into this. The reason why these people pay so much money, and I don't know what's going on over here, right? The reason why these people get paid so much money, Chosen One, is because your attention is currency. Yo, listen, they don't want you to hear this shit. If it's looking weird, shit going on, you gotta understand, they're gonna do anything to try to sabotage this type of information. Just lock in. Fuck it. If you gotta come out, come back in, come out, whatever you gotta do, just get it. Right? You gotta understand this, bro. Sis, you gotta understand this. Right? People get paid because your attention is the currency. This is why so many people in this reality get paid for views. It's why so many people make millions to entertain, because attention is the currency. This is why they tell you to pay attention. This is why they tell you to pay attention, because your attention is the real currency in this reality. Chosen One. But why? Listen, I'm gonna make it make sense. Yo, you are the universe, bro. How many of you have ever seen those pictures when they show you the multiverse, right? And there's bubbles, all these little bubbles, and they say these are all different universes. This is a universe, and they're all stacked up. Do you know we are those bubbles? You are a bubble. You are a universe. That's why it's called universe. You put the U in universe. You are your reality. You gotta understand that, chat. You are your reality. This is why when you wake up and you pissed off, you look out the window it's a foggy day. But when you wake up and you feeling good, you look out the window, it's a sky blue day. They don't want you to hear this shit. Because once you realize you are the universe, you're going to start controlling your shit. Everything that's been happening to you, it been running through your mind first. It been running through your mind first, chosen one. You thought somebody was acting weird, they was going to do something, then they showed you was right. Now, this is why your attention, now I'm going to let you understand. This is why your attention is worth so much, bro. Because you are the fucking universe, man. This is why your attention, this is why niggas get paid off your views. Somebody said, your soul is lost. Find your savior. Imagine you being the universe, but thinking you need to be saved by something. And you see how they try to get you, right? So, before observation, let's look at it. So, look, right now, for example, right? Right now, I'm going through a lot of resistance. You see all this resistance, the live going in and out, all this crazy shit? That's resistance. I love it. Because you know what that means? I'm about to bust this shit. You feel me? That's what it means. That means I'm programming this shit into my reality. You gotta love the resistance, bro. You gotta love it. The resistance means you're almost there, Jay. Don't be surprised if you see me viral as fuck in another couple months. It's the resistance. So, the magic of attention, right? Let's tap in. Now, you gotta remember this, and you gotta understand this, chosen one. You are generating and controlling your reality. Now, let's look at it. What does it say? Before observation, wave spreads out over space and time. Let's talk about this. Right? Let's talk about this. Before observation, wave spreads out over space and time. What does that mean? First off, how do you observe? How do you observe? Right? How do you observe, chosen one? You can see, you can taste, you can hear, and you can touch. Right? That's how you observe. You can see, taste, smell, hear, touch. These 5 ways that you observe in this reality. Pamela knows something. She said, become the third person. Pamela understands this shit a little bit. Right? So before you observe, wave spreads out over space and time. What is a wave? Right? What is a wave? Right? Somebody said, if we're creators of reality, who is making this one? So, guys, this is why you got to understand quantum physics. There's something called quantum entanglement. Now, look, I just told you, you your own bubble. I'm my own bubble. I'm in my own universe, just like you in your own universe. But through quantum entanglement, we can all interact in different universes. I could meet you. We could link up. It's sort of like motherfuckers in their own servers and shit. You see what I'm saying? It's how you could be in the same city with somebody and never see them ever. You get what I'm saying? So it's quantum entanglement. Now, guys, look at this, right? Before observation, wave spreads out over space and time. How do you observe? You can see, taste, hear, touch. What is a wave? Everything is in wave state before it is in physical or solid. All right? Even you. It's called superposition, right? You got electrons, neutrons, sophrons, photons, molecules and atoms. Particles make up all mass and matter. Before this mass or this matter is in the physical, it is in wave state. All right. So before Earth was Earth, it was in wave state. It was particles, right? So let's look at it, right? Before observation, wave spreads out over space and time. Now, imagine if this tablet started to spread out over space and time. What would happen? What would happen if this tablet started to spread out over space and time? Can somebody tell me in the chat? Can somebody tell me what would happen? Anybody. It would disappear. Exactly. If it started to spread out over space and time, that means it would no longer exist. Spread out over space and time. If this just started to spread out over space and time, it would literally dissolve into nothing. So, before you observe, waves spread out over space and time, meaning before you are observing it, it is not in reality. Have you ever heard of the saying, if a tree falls when nobody sees it, it never fell? So before you observe this reality, it is not even in existence. Your mind changes the reality. At the time of observation, particle localized space-time event. At the time you observe, reality collapses and falls into place. This shit is popping up as you go, just like a video game. This is the first thing you gotta understand about this matrix, chosen one. Reality is popping up in place as you observe it. Guys, wake up. You are your universe. And if whoever this is hitting, I need you to understand the power that you're unlocking right now. You have to guard your mind. You have to guard the things that you care about. The things that you think about. Because what you believe becomes your reality. What you think is happening is going to happen. What you perceive and how you think the world is going to happen. You got to understand everything that's going on in your life is happening up here first, and then it's playing out in front of you. You thought your girl was going to cheat, she ended up cheating. You thought your man was cheating, he ended up cheating. You thought, it all starts up here, brother. This is why everything is trying to influence you. It's why they put everything in your face to influence you to want to be this way, to influence you to want to live like this. Because you are the fucking universe. This is why they care about so much what you see. This is why they give a fuck so much about what you want to watch, what you want to wear. Because you are the fucking shit, bro. Think about your life, bro. Everything in life is trying to get your fucking attention. Do you not see how special you are, chosen one? Do you not see it? Everything in life wants your attention. Why? Why? Because you are the universe. Because this is your reality. It just hit you. Damn. Everything wants my fucking attention. Do you not understand that that shit is worth more than gold? Worth more than diamonds? Synchronicities for sure. Do you see it? This is why they spend billions of dollars to promotion. This is why they got YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. They putting this shit in your face because they want your attention. Why? Because this is your world, man. But what is the matrix, chat? That is still the question. What is the matrix? You gotta understand, chosen one, and I'm simply trying to empower you. This is what this information is meant to do. This information is not meant to make you into a villain. It's not meant to put fear or paranoia into you. It's to simply empower you. It's to make you understand who you are, what you are. There's a reason why this reality wants you to believe in everything outside of yourself. Let's talk about that. Now, see, a lot of y'all don't even understand this about yourself. You don't even realize, a lot of y'all don't even fucking realize how much power you actually have in this moment right now, in this timeline, in this time. And I'm about to make you see it because I'm going to tell you what's happening in your life and why. What did the Christ say? The Christ told you the kingdom was where? He said the kingdom was within, right? The Christ didn't tell you that the kingdom was in the clouds. He didn't tell you that the kingdom was in the UK. He didn't say it was in the White House. He didn't say it was in space on Mars or none of that shit, right? He didn't say it was in the cloud with God, right? He said the kingdom is within. Chosen one. There is a fucking reason why these motherfuckers want you to believe in everything outside of you. Because you put the you in universe. And once you understand and you go within, this whole world crumbles. This whole world starts to bend to your will. Let's tap in. The second thing you got to understand about this matrix, which was the first thing that I said, is that you are not a human being, chosen one. Let's talk about that. You're not a human. All right? Let's talk about it. You are not a human, chosen. You are the consciousness in control of the human avatar. You got to understand, your soul is not in your body. Your body is in your soul. This is a mere dream that you are literally fucking controlling, right? Now, let's talk about this. The Christ told you the kingdom is within. And that's facts. Because your body is in your soul. This whole reality is in your soul. You are the bubble. All right? You are not the body. You are the bubble. And everything inside of that bubble is you. So the kingdom is within. The Christ understood this shit. Now, when you come to this realization, right, that the kingdom is within, you got to go within and tap in. You're not a human being, bro. What is a human being? This human body is technology. It is the way that you experience the 3D holographic universe. Literally. This is the way that you experience this world that we live in. You got to have a body, right? This body is your magnet. It attracts. How do we know that the body attracts? You have a magnetic, electromagnetic field, right? So you understand, you ain't got to chase nothing out here. Everything is attracted. You have an electromagnetic field. This is why you have that, because you're attracting everything. That girl you got, you attracted her. That guy you got, you attracted him. That bad situation, you attracted that. You got your ass whooped around the corner, you attracted that. That money that you got, you attracted that. That good time you had the other week, you attracted it. You are attracting everything in your life, both good and bad. You have to accept accountability for it. Your thoughts, right? Your thoughts attract things, right? The way that you think, it attracts situations. The way that you look, it attracts people and situations. The way that you live, the shit that you do, it attracts results or experiences. So you are attracting everything in your life. Chosen. 111's in the chat. If you understand how that works. This body or avatar is your vessel to experience 3D physical life. You don't experience it without this body. You got to be in human form in this reality. You're not the human being. Human beings only exist in the matrix. Your thoughts aren't yours. Jocelyn said, sometimes I feel like my thoughts aren't mine. I just told this to my girl yesterday. Your thoughts ain't yours. You want to know how your thoughts ain't yours? Because I could turn on a song, and depending on what that song talking about, you'll start thinking all types of crazy shit. Your thoughts ain't yours, man. Understand, this is how you battle in this spiritual war that we're in right now for this reality. You gotta understand that. You gotta start evaluating your thoughts. That's called being metacognitive. When you think about your thoughts, why am I thinking this? You got to observe your thoughts. You got to understand that. When you learn how to observe your thoughts, this is when you become better at being a human being. It's when you become better at not falling to intrusive thoughts. Understand that, man. Learn how to observe your thoughts. Ask yourself, why the fuck am I thinking this? Why the fuck am I starting to feel like this? Don't just get caught up in the thought. See, when you start to observe your thoughts, when you gain the ability to think about why you're thinking some shit, this is when you got to understand that you are powerful now. You done elevated. A lot of people think they're their thoughts and they get lost in them. They don't know how to sit back and observe their thoughts. When you can observe your thoughts from consciousness, it's when you're on a higher level, bro. You're on a higher fucking level. And once you can observe your thoughts, you can stop them thoughts from happening. Gotta protect your thoughts, bro. So, let's tap in, right? Hey, that was cool you said that, Jocelyn. Thank you for your wisdom, brother. Shout out to Double J. I need to get out of here. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Yo, a lot of y'all have already unlocked this kingdom that the Christ was talking about. A lot of y'all have already unlocked this kingdom that the Christ was talking about. Once you realize that you are the universe, that you are not this body, but the consciousness that is in control of everything in this reality, you unlock kingdom. Chat, they don't want you to hear this information, man, because this information makes you dangerous. You are not controllable anymore, and it also makes you sovereign. See, police have no more jurisdiction over you. It's why a lot of y'all right now, the police don't fuck with y'all. Y'all could be riding around the city fast as hell. Police get behind you. You ain't got no tags on your car, nothing. They don't even fuck with you. Because you've become a sovereign being. The police is nothing but a program of this reality. I'm going to say it again. The police force is nothing but a frequency of this reality. It's a program. Y'all don't want to hear that shit, man. They don't want you to hear this type of shit. Because this type of shit make your life different. When you leave this live, you start seeing shit differently. You start to see things for what they are. And you can't unsee it. You know? When you put these on, this is what I'm giving you right now. I'm giving you a pair of these. Huh? You can't take them off no more, bro. Put them shits on. What happens when you realize that you are not the body, you activate something called source code authority. See, chosen one, I told you, you are the universe. They don't want you to know that. But we're all in our different bubbles. Through quantum entanglement, we can link up, right? I can come to your world, you can come to mine through quantum entanglement. We can come to each other's servers, but we are our own universes. This is why you are controlling everything in your reality. This is why when you're pissed, it's sad outside. It's gloomy. You're sad, it's gloomy. When you feel good, it's nice out. What you think happens is gonna happen. But how do you know? I want y'all to understand how far you are. Because see, sometimes in this game, right? In this spiritual walk, you be powerful as fuck. But you need somebody else to show you like you ain't tripping, bro. This is really you, my nigga. Right? You need somebody else to confirm, like, yeah, you're doing it. It's not a mind game. You're doing it. Right? So how many of y'all, 111 is in the chat if you understand that you are source? If you understand that you and source is one and the same, 111 is in the chat right now. If you agree that you are source, 111 is in the chat. We about to shift this reality with this one. When we drop this 111, that is quantum agreement. We about to shift this bitch. Now, guys, right? Your source, this is your world. Now it's time to unlock source code authority. Let's talk about it. What happens when you unlock source code authority? The first thing that happens, right? When you activate source code authority, you stop just being a character in the game and you become a co-creator of the game engine itself. When you activate source code authority, you stop just being a character in life and you start to become a co-creator of the game engine, meaning you gain access to source code, to the coded structure of reality. I unlocked something about myself, right? Anytime that I'm driving my car and I'm in traffic, if I focus on the traffic and think something, it does exactly what I wanted to do. Whether that's traffic slows down, whether that's cars stop coming so I can cross the road, whatever. But when I lock in and I focus on traffic, it literally stops and does what I want to do. We getting somewhere, right? So the first thing that happens, traffic do be monitoring spirits sometimes. I tell you, man, they got this mimic thing out here now that want to mimic your energy and your pattern on the road. And they can be in front of you. Like the other day I'm driving, right? And I don't drive a regular car. So you gotta understand how much of a coincidence this is not, right? Just give y'all some game real quick, just in case you on the road, right? Traffic is a frequency. I'm driving and I'm stopped at this light, but then I say, you know what? I'm about to get off, I'm about to get over and go that way. So I pull over. At the same time, the car in front of the car that's in front of me does the same exact move. And it's the same exact car as mine. The same exact model, everything. Model Tesla, same exact car. I got a Model S Plaid. It's the same exact shit. Swoop and do my same pattern, turn and everything like me. That is not a coincidence. The first thing that happens when you tap into, and guys, what you gotta understand is we are in a different timeline. In this timeline, be careful. There are entities in human form. You are an entity in human form, but there are different types of entities that are playing different types of roles in your life in different form. Pay attention. All right. The first thing that happens when you unlock source code authority, chosen one, is that reality stops being random. Yo, back in my day, when I was locked into the Matrix, I used to always think that shit was happening to me randomly. I didn't understand that my actions were causing certain shit to happen in my life. You know? That's like a nigga that sell dope. You're gonna attract police situations where you almost get caught and some where you do get caught. And you don't you and then you're in that time when you're in that life, you think that that shit's happening random. But now that I know what I know about life, I understood that when I used to live a fucked up life and police shit would happen, I get caught up in shit, I was attracting that shit by the shit I was doing. It wasn't random. It was literally the mathematics of the lifestyle that I was living. When you realize that you are the consciousness, that you are the universe, things stop being random. You start understanding shit is just not happening. When you step into source code authority, this gives you the ability to see the pattern. It gives you the ability to see the pattern. And then you'll know, all right, let me chill, because I see where this shit going. Oh, I ain't gonna fuck with this girl, because I already see this relationship ain't going no fucking where. How many of y'all can see the pattern? 111's in the chat. 111's in the chat. If you agree, life is not random. We are attracting the things that happen in our life. Hey, we shifting the universe right now, chat. We got all these colossal beings in here locked in with focus and intention. I'm telling you, we already the reason why we keep shifting everything. Understand, this shit about to shift because the collective is agreeing. Now, I told you, you are your own universe. When we all agree that something is the way that it is, this take place in all of our universes. So we are agreeing life ain't random. We attracting our shit. We got the ability to attract what we want. Boom. We just stamp that shit into the world, into reality. This is the reason why they try to tell you bullshit stories, because they want you to see. They want you to agree, right? When they tell us the world is violent and we all watch and believe that shit, that becomes reality. It's called collective agreement. So when we in here drop that 111 and we in agreement, we shifting. See, we can use our powers for good too. We don't gotta do the negative shit, bro. We don't gotta agree to the negative shit. We can use our shit for our power. We can agree that we are the most powerful beings in the universe, and that will happen. We don't gotta keep agreeing to their fucked up narratives and that bullshit that they keep putting in front of us for us to agree to. Nah. See, you didn't understand that they needed our agreement. You didn't realize that everything that happens in this world, before it happens, they ask us for it. And you want to know how that looks? Movies, videos, news. And when you watch and believe it, you are agreeing to it. When you watch and you believe that there's a war happening in Iran, you are agreeing to it. When you watch and believe that this world is fucked up and it's violent and it's only bullshit that's happening, you are agreeing to it. We don't gotta agree to that shit no more, bro. We understand how our power works. We understand this shit ain't random. They hate me so much, but I hate them too. Another thing that happens when you step into your source code authority, chosen one. Thank you so much for the gifts, chat. Another thing that happens when you step into your source code authority, chosen, is that your energy becomes the command. See, Back in the day, you used to use words like, I hope, and I'm going to have faith, and I pray. In these times, chosen, you stop asking and you start telling the universe what the fuck to do because you are the universe. So you stop saying, I hope I get this, and you say, I am going to get this. You stop saying, I'm going to have faith, and you say, I know this is coming. You're going to say, I stop praying, and you say, this is mine. See, chosen one, right? Somebody says, universe, show me $3 million. You can get it, but there's a way that this world works too, though. You got to understand, you in the physical. So, you can get 3 million, but are you willing to take the action and have the discipline that it takes to manifest that? And if you're willing to take the steps and have the discipline to do it, it'll come to you easy. It'll come to you easier than you expect. Real shit. Remember, in this reality, all you got to do is set the intent and take the steps. Point blank, period. That's all you got to do in your reality. Set the intention. I'm trying to do this because I want to make $3 million off this shit. And take the steps and do it. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. Intention and action. That's all it takes in this world. For you. So when you tapped into this source code authority, when you unlock the kingdom that is within your universe, because you are the bubble, you're not the shit that's inside the bubble, you are the bubble. Your body is inside of your soul. Souls don't possess bodies. I mean, bodies don't possess souls. Souls possess bodies, man. You feel me? Chat. Beware of scammers, guys. Everybody that's hitting that follow button, I'm telling you, there will be on TikTok, not YouTube, but there will be like 20 accounts that follow you with my name, and I have nothing to do with those accounts. I don't know who these people are. I have nothing to do with these. So I'm just warning you, when you follow me, they are going to try to scam you. They are going to try to get in your inbox. They are going to try to take your energy. Somebody said I blocked them already. Just letting y'all know. Beware of the fake accounts. This is my only account. I do not have to have a backup. I done been banned over 10 times, and every time they ban me, you guys find me. I don't got no backup account. Fuck a backup. So, the second thing that happens when you tap in with this source code authority, chosen one, is that your energy becomes the command. Man, listen, you ain't got to go out here and work for shit like you used to, man. Back in the day, you couldn't get approved for nothing. Now you got everything you want. You couldn't get approved for nothing. Now it's nothing. You go, they getting you a car. You go, you got your house. You about to start buying your house. Somebody said with zero down. That's because your energy has become the command. Man, I walk up in the store and come out with 20 iPhones out that bitch. The next thing that happens when you tap into this source code, because you are source, this is why you get to tap into source code. You are the universe. Remember that. This is why the weather follows your mood. Like I said, you wake up pissed off, the sky is gray. You wake up happy, it's nice and blue outside. You are the universe, brother. You are the universe, sis. The third thing that happens when you tap into this source code, by understanding that you are consciousness and consciousness is the universe, time starts to bend. Time ain't what it was, man. How many of y'all are out here bending time? 111's in the chat if you bending time. 111's in the chat if you get everywhere faster than what you're supposed to. 111's in the chat if things that used to take you forever to manifest are falling into place like nothing, fast. When it took years for you to get the results that you wanted to see exercising, you're getting the results you want to see in months. Yeah, that's you. You know why? Because you're tapped into source code authority. Time ain't the same for you no more. You're starting to understand how to use time to glitch reality by doing the same shit at the same time every day. This is how you glitch results. That veil is thin. The next thing, when you tap into your source code authority by understanding that you are consciousness and consciousness is the universe, NPCs start acting different. A lot of y'all got people in your life who you ain't never used to get along with. Now they want to be your best friend. They want to have a relationship with you. You got people in your life who you know ain't like you, but now they love you. You got people in your life who used to be rocking with you, but now they against you. Now they don't want nothing to do with you. Baby mama used to love you. Now you can't even go over her house. Baby daddy used to always try to run up to you, want to be with you. Now he can't stand your ass no more. Grand Rising. Even when you out in public, NPCs doing shit different. Even when you out in public. Motherfuckers might come and open the door for you. Random man. Open the door for you. You need to get over. People stop. Usually the cars keep going. Nah, they gonna stop and let you over. You the one. The cars will stop and let you over. Police don't fuck with you. Man, listen. I was one of those guys where I couldn't go no goddamn where without the police on my ass. I'm talking about the system was programmed against me hard. Anywhere I go, I walk in a restaurant, they'll be sitting there eating. They see me walk in, they hurry up and eat and run out and get in the car so they can follow me and shit. Now they don't fuck with me. I can be beside them, smoking, music blasting, shaking my dreads, looking all in their car. They won't look. They'll be looking everywhere except at me. They'll look anywhere except at me. Only way they fuck with me if I do some crazy shit right in front of them. This is because you activate source code authority. Police are only a program in this matrix. Them motherfuckers ain't real. How you know police ain't real? They got the same mannerisms throughout the whole world. They talk the same voices, and they walk and move exactly the same way no matter where the fuck you go. They are programs. And how you beat that program is complying. You want to know why motherfuckers get their ass whipped? They don't know how to deal with that program. All you got to do is comply with them bitches. They going to leave you the fuck alone. They are authoritative programs. That's why anybody that buck on them, shit goes left. I promise you. You could get out of a lot of situations by understanding the program. That's why you can't have nobody with you and you get pulled by the police. You can't have a motherfucker that want to talk and do all this extra shit. They gonna get your ass. They gonna get both y'all ass fucked up. Oh yeah, I definitely seen police, especially in LA. It's reptilian. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of them motherfuckers reptilian too. So NPCs start acting different when you tap into source code. Another thing that happens when you tap into source code authority, and I guess they don't want me talking about this because they start glitching my live when I said something about it. So we're going to just get off that. Synchronicities. Synchronicities become the default when you tap into source. When you realize that you are source and not the body, you are consciousness, and consciousness is the universe, you start being able to read synchronicities. Meaning, the universe start talking to you. You start getting confirmations and everything. Somebody lie to you, you say, man, is they lying? Your favorite number will pop up, confirmation. You know? Signs, omens. If I go anywhere and I see a hawk fly over my head, I know this is where I'm supposed to be. If I go somewhere and I see a crow look at me and go, bah, I know I ain't supposed to be here. I got to get the fuck on. You're starting to have the ability to read these synchronicities, chosen one. Another thing that happens when you tap into this source code authority, right? Can we talk about how? How do you tap in with source code authority? Going within, understanding that you are the universe, connecting with the inner side, being able to look around and see, damn, every time I wake up pissed off or I have a bad day, the sky is gray. You're controlling it. Understand that this universe is you. You like, this is all your shit. Another thing that happens when you tap into this source code authority, chosen one, is that old programs start to fall apart. See, a lot of y'all ain't cool with certain people no more. Your friends, you know, your relationship, your old relationships, even with y'all family. A lot of y'all ain't don't tap in with y'all family at all. It's because all of these programs that were put into your life to keep you sleep, they're gone. They fall apart. That job, you thought you was devastated when they fired you. You ain't understand that job was an illusion keeping you asleep. You couldn't work it. You know? Some of y'all done fell out with y'all. Y'all used to be gang banging and all types of shit. You done fell out and you don't understand what happened and how shit went so crazy. Old programs fall apart when you tap in. Anything that was keeping you stuck in the illusion is not going to be able to keep going. It's how shit happens. And another thing the last thing that happens when you tap in with the source code authority, you go from survival mode to sovereignty. See, a lot of y'all ain't operating in survival no more. There was a time where a lot of y'all in here would have did anything for money. You'd have did anything for money. But now you understand what money is. You understand money ain't nothing but energy. Certain shit you just ain't gonna do for no money. You know? Back in the day, them people would have offered you $1 million record label deal, you would have bust ass. You would have let them bust your ass. Fellas. But now, you would never do that. So I'm fucking with y'all. But I'm saying, there's a lot of shit that you just won't do for money no more. Y'all ain't. Hell no, I gotta fuck with y'all, man. I gotta fuck with y'all, man. My man said, nah. Bro said, nah. But nah, for real. There's just stuff you won't do for money no more. You ain't in survival mode. You ain't gonna go out here. Some of y'all, right? Somebody talking about some of us are gay. Chill, bro. But real talk though, right? Listen. A lot of y'all, right? You won't even go work a 9 to 5 no more. You understand this money come in for you. Certain shit you just ain't gonna do no more. Like me, I never go clock into a 9 to 5 ever in life. The shit too easy to make money and legally. All it takes is intention and action. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in survival mode no more. And I understand what the 9 to 5 is. We're gonna talk about that. Yo, 111's in the chat. If you agree that you are not the body, you are the consciousness, which is the universe. 111's if you understand that you are source in the chat. Let's agree. Let's shift this reality. We have full control over our reality because we are the reality. Shout out to all y'all beautiful people in here on YouTube and TikTok. It's amazing to be here and to do what I do. It's amazing to get up and do what I do every day, man, and connect with hundreds of people all over the world. And just understanding that, and you could use me for motivation, chat. Yo, I just did this shit. I just did what I wanted to do because I understand I'm the universe. You can do whatever you want to do in your universe, chat. You run that shit. It's your world. Yo, we're gonna go over these 10 rules to navigating this reality, and then I'm gonna catch y'all later. Guys, make sure you tap in with me later on. We will be discussing NPCs as usual. And then, like I said, man, uh, we'll also later on today, any questions that you might have about anything, um, I'll be on doing Q&A later on, like 8 o'clock. Let's get into these 10 rules, man. All right, guys, these are 10 rules that will help you navigate this reality. All right, take these rules, apply these to your life, and you will see instant results. Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, take these rules and add these to your life, and you will see instant results. All right, rule number 1, everything is the matrix, guys. You are the matrix. Everything is you. You have to understand every thought, every action, every experience is a part of a coded system that you are coding. Understanding this is the first layer of awareness. There's nothing random happening in your reality. Everything that happens because either you attracted it, or it's a lesson that must be learned in your life for your higher elevation as consciousness. All right. Every person you meet, there's nothing random. It's not random that you're here right now hearing this information. Point blank, period. Number 2, energy is the currency. All right. Your attention, your focus, your emotions, your action are all energy. The matrix pulls from your energy, protect it like it's your most valuable resource. Guys, you really got to get in your mind. You really got to get in your mind about energy conservation and protecting your energy. You really got to understand that your energy is the currency out here. You got to understand that your money, your finances is directly entangled with your energy. If your energy is low, you won't be able to make money. Think about this. If you constantly arguing and fighting and shit, and boom, 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 we can use this simply as with your 9 to 5 if you work. You done had a bad night, arguing, shit, toxic, you can't go to work. It's how you know everything is your energy. Your energy is directly connected to your money. When you argue, when you give people reactions, you're fucking up your money. You don't see it, but it's connected. I promise you. Energy, it all starts with you. You have to learn how to protect you. Every time I had a toxic situation, my money was fucked up. I might have made a lot of money, but I couldn't do nothing with the money. It's all connected, bro. In this life, you need energy to manifest. You got to start looking at your life like an energy bar, right? You know how in a video game, you fighting, you got that energy bar. Every time you get hit, your energy go down. That's how life is, bro. Every day, you got a full charge battery. You got to protect that motherfucking battery. Meaning, your people want to call and gossip, we ain't doing it. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or whoever trying to argue and fight, we ain't doing it. You think you about to come around me and talk about weird shit to put me in some type of weird energy? We ain't doing it. You think I'm about to drive around this city with y'all niggas all goddamn day? We ain't doing it. Everything is costing you energy, bro. Conserve your energy. Protect your energy, because when it comes time for you to go and be able to manifest, you will not be able to fucking manifest. Number 3, observe but don't react. A soul must watch the simulation without fully reacting to every loop or trigger. This is how you gain control over your reality. Chat, we just talked about it. Your energy is the currency. Yo, you got to understand this. There are people in your life who are only here to drain you. I'll say it again. There are people who only exist for the sole purpose of draining your fucking energy. You have to look 1111 in the chat. As soon as I say that on YouTube, confirmation. You have to understand that. This could be your mom. This could be your baby daddy. This could be your cousin. This could be your grown ass kid. Stop reacting to everything. Listen, the name of the game is energy harvesting, energy siphoning, energy conservation, energy manipulation, and energy protection. The souls who understand how to do all 5 of those things are going to be the winner. Yeah, them little ass kids, them little badass kids, you better put them kids in their fucking place. They energy drainers too. I'm not going to let no little badass kid drain my energy. You going to sit the fuck down around me. You going to sit the fuck down around this motherfucker. You come around Jay, you going to sit, you going to act like a goddamn kid. That's how I was raised. When you come around Big J, you going to be in a kid's place around me, motherfucker. Real shit, though. You got to understand it. They don't mean no harm, though. We love the babies. That's why you got to put them in their place. So, the soul that understand all 5 of them, you're going to be the winner in this life. Yo, there are motherfuckers that want to get reactions out of you. You got to really start thinking, my energy is my money. When I react to a motherfucker, I just lost money. When I don't react, I just gain money. The 5 things are energy harvesting, energy siphoning, energy conservation, energy manipulation, and energy protection. When you know how to do all 5 of them shits in the Matrix, you are untouchable. All right. Number 4, frequency dictates your reality. Frequency dictates your reality. Yo, it starts up here. Somebody said, is energy manipulation good or bad? Guys, there's nobody in the world who's only good. There's nobody in the world who's only evil. I promise you. Everybody got evil and good in them. Your good ass done did some bad shit before in your life. I know you have. Your good ass done thought some hateful shit about a motherfucker before. I know you have. It's yin and yang, baby. When you being evil, that shit just has to be justified. You have to be, your evilness or your wrath has to be justified. Meaning, you can't just be out here being evil just because you're going to get fucked over like that. But if your wrath or your evilness comes justified, meaning somebody did some shit and activated that shit in you, it's all good, bro. You can't let motherfuckers walk over you. In this world, you got to know how to be balanced. Yo, shout out to the everybody that just became my member. The people that's becoming members on YouTube. Remember, YouTube, if you join my membership, you do get access to videos that no one else on the internet sees, only YouTube. So if you want to tap in with the membership, do that. Shout out to you though. Let me see, what's my member name? My new member, Be the Light. What up? So, chat, you gotta understand that though, bro. A lot of motherfuckers, man, is out here to drain your energy, bro. Stop reacting to everybody draining your energy. Energy manipulation doesn't mean you're manipulating energy for an evil cause. That could be, I'm going to give you an example of energy manipulation in a positive way, right? I walk into the house, everybody in that bitch sad. I instantly start to clean up, playing music, and start doing things to get everybody feeling good, everybody happy. The kids are dancing and running around. The girl, she's smiling. She want to cook food. I just manipulated the energy in that bitch. It's called energy manipulation. See what I'm saying? The one that knows how to do these 5 things in the matrix. See, you ain't know you was manipulating energy. See, a lot of y'all don't be knowing. Y'all been doing all this shit I've been talking about. You just don't know what you're doing. You just don't know what to call it because it's life, right? The one who knows how to do this. Energy harvest. Energy siphon. Energy conservation. Energy manipulation and energy protection. You will be the winner in life. I promise you. Listen, energy, let's talk about it. Energy harvesting, what does that look like? That could be something like, yo, it's 8 of us that live here, right? Everybody put $300 up. I need $500 for everybody in the house. This is how we gonna pay the bills. You got 8 people in there. You collect $500 from everybody, right? It's $4,000. Pay the bills. See what I'm saying? You just harvested energy. It's energy harvested. Money is energy. They do it all the time. GoFundMe's, all this shit. When y'all see that Nolan Wells bullshit up there, they already done raised up $1 million on the GoFundMe. It don't take that much money to bury nobody. $1 million fucking dollars. It don't take that much money to get a lawyer. So what are you really doing with the fucking money? You're energy harvesting. See what I'm saying? Churches, energy harvest. That's why they pass around the collection plate. You gotta see this shit, bro. You gotta see this shit. Right? That's energy harvesting. Energy siphoning. Right? This comes in 2 forms. You can get people to react to you. Let's say I make a post and I say, I go against, I say, yo, anybody who's a Republican or a Democrat is an NPC. And I put it out and it goes viral. And you see mad motherfuckers in the comments talking shit. You a dumbass nigga. You don't know what the fuck going on. I just energy harvested. I just energy siphoned by getting all these reactions. Or I see all these people in my comments talking shit. Instead of me reacting, I don't say nothing. And they just keep talking and commenting. I'm energy siphoning. Every comment, every thought and emotion they put into the comment, every thought that they put into trying to figure out something that's going to make me say something back, and I don't give them a reaction, that energy becomes mine. It's energy siphoning. Energy conservation. You know you got a lot of shit to get done today. You got to go live 3 times. You got to drop 10 videos. Your girl, she want to go to the store. She wants you to ride with her. You say, all right, baby, I need you to drive. You let your girl drive and you sit back. It's energy conservation. You see a parking spot all the way down the road, and then you see a parking spot a little bit closer up. You get the one closer up. It's energy conservation. You're conserving your energy. Because you understand, if you go and drive all goddamn day, when you get back home and it's time to go live, you're going to be like, man, I don't feel like fucking with this shit. Because you used your energy. Energy manipulation, we just went over that. You change the mood, you change the energy. You can do that good or bad. Energy protection. Somebody come around and they start doing weird shit, talking, and you feel yourself getting mad or you feel your energy feeling weird, you get up and leave. Somebody calling you and you know they about to, you don't even answer it. It's called energy protection. If you know how to do all of that, you're going to be good in this life. I promise. The name of the game is energy. You got to understand why you need to observe and don't react, because there are people who are putting your life as energy drainers by the matrix to test you every day. And if you give them energy, your days will fall short every day. If you learn how to not react to them, you will start completing your days on a high level. Number 4, frequency dictates your reality. Yo, everything has a vibration. Love is a vibration. Fear is a vibration. Success is a vibration. Anger is a vibration. Hate is a vibration. Jealousy is a vibration. Abundance is a vibration. Health is a vibration. Align your energy and frequency mindset with the energy or frequency that you are trying to manifest or to attract. Basically, if you want to be a rich person, it starts in your head. If you want to have love, it starts in your head. If you want to be healthy, it starts up here first. Frequency dictates your reality. It's a mental game. Some of y'all, and guys, if you in a low frequency environment, you got to understand how detrimental that is for your life. You are better off living in the shelter or your car than living in a low frequency ass place where low frequency ass people who doing low frequency ass shit every day. You is not going to be able to switch this thing around. Remember, frequency dictates your reality. A lot of y'all are having low frequency experiences every fucking day because of where you live. You go out, you can't have a good time. Everywhere you go, there's a conflict. Motherfuckers want to fight. Somebody looking at you crazy. It's literally because of your environment. The worst thing, the best thing I ever did was in my life was change my environment. Was get the fuck from around motherfuckers. This gave me the ability to attract the life that I wanted. Because where I was at, I couldn't. Sometimes you got to go to the rich neighborhood to work out. Yeah, you go to Planet Fitness and you work out every day, but sometimes you can't just go to the one around the corner in the hood. You got to ride all the way 20 minutes up the road to go work out in the nice side of town. You got to go to the nice parks and walk places where you don't even know. You know, it's a lot. I live in a place in my city where I know a lot of niggas never even come to this side of town. They don't never even ride through this street. They never even see this neighborhood. Your environment is everything, man. Frequency dictates reality. Sometimes all it takes is for you to put yourself around the money in order to tap into the money. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to put yourself around the money in order to tap into the money. You are who you hang around. Number 5, see through the layers. Yo, you got to develop the ability to see this shit, man. In this reality, a lot of times, things ain't what they seem. Things ain't what they seem, man. You gotta be able to see through the layers. You gotta be able to see the energy behind shit. Yeah, I could smile in your face and tell you everything you want to hear. I could have millions of followers if I got up here and I promoted Christianity. Right? If I got up here and I told you God said and Jesus Christ and everybody will love me in this motherfucker. But that ain't the right way. It's not the truth. You see what I'm saying? Gotta be able to see through the layers, bro. Real shit. I, I could go Christian and go the fuck up. Real shit. I know I could. I could twist my message and incorporate some Bible shit and Christianity shit and go the fuck up. But that ain't what I came here to do. And y'all think that's the way, but that shit that's a way that a lot of niggas choose just to get money. A lot of niggas is doing Christian rap because they couldn't make it in real rap, but Christian shit, they can get up and get the money. Understand, bro, that religious shit, that shit ain't real. Number 6, master the observer effect, right? Your awareness changes outcomes. The more conscious you are of your environment, timelines, and players, the more you can influence reality. Yo, your awareness is a portal. Your awareness is a portal. Chosen one. You got to start observing everything around you. And I'm going to tell you why. Awareness changes outcomes for you. You ever had people around you plotting to do some weird shit or something, and then somebody told you about it, and then you brung it to the light, and then everything changed? Your awareness changed the outcome, right? That's how this shit works in life. As long as you are aware, it cannot happen to you. Like, if I wanted to do something to you, if you ain't have no awareness of it, I can get it done to you easy. But the moment you become aware, it doesn't affect you. Now you can move in a way that it don't hurt. It's like rap music. Rap music is a good time for me. It doesn't influence me because I am aware of what it really is. There are millions of people who are trying to live like these rappers, right? Because they are not aware that these rappers are just trying to sell you a lifestyle. But see, me, I love rap music. It's a good time for me. That shit hard. But I ain't about to go out here and do perks. I ain't about to go out here and get hooked on promethazine or codeine just because a nigga rapping about that shit. See, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that don't understand that. Yo, bro, why do y'all keep typing fucking Israel in my chat, man? Yo, I just got this headscarf on TikTok, man. I ain't no fucking Muslim. Goddamn, nigga. Y'all niggas, like, this ain't the place to be doing that shit. This ain't politics, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all niggas. Go type that shit in one of them goddamn politicians chat, man. Y'all niggas acting like I'm a politician or some shit. I done deleted 3 pages. They keep coming back spamming Israel. Bitch, fuck Israel. That shit over there ain't no real Israel. The real Israel in America, nigga. That bullshit over there ain't the Holy Land. That's why that shit keep getting bombed and shit. If it was the real Holy Land, wouldn't nothing touch it. Like America. All right. So, yo, I'm just saying, bro. Don't excuse me. They got me on it, so I'm gonna just spit my talk real fast. Right? Niggas in here spamming that shit. But your awareness, bro. All right, your awareness literally changes outcomes. All right, number 7, recognize NPCs. Guys, you got to be able to tell the difference between you and NPCs. All right, between you and NPCs. You understand that? So, at the end of the day, bro, listen, I'm going to be going live again later on talking about NPCs around like 3 o'clock. Make sure y'all tap in. All right. Number 8, we already said it. Protect your energy. Yo, just avoid motherfuckers. Learn how to avoid shit. This is how you protect your energy in life. I know life tells you you got to be headstrong, head up, 10 toes down. Fuck that. Fuck what life talking about. Avoid these motherfuckers. You see them niggas up at the end of the corner, the gang of niggas up there, and you know every time you walk past, it's one nigga looking at y'all crazy and shit. Man, stop walking through that shit, bro. Go to another store. Avoid niggas. Right? This is how you protect your energy, bro. Block a bitch. Block a motherfucker. Protect your energy. Yeah? Right? Point blank period. Number 9, timing is everything. Right? Timing is everything. Yo, listen. Time is not in constant motion. Time happens in frames. Therefore, when you get ideas, go with it. You don't understand how much your procrastination is really doing you dirty. A lot of y'all would have already been up, viral, rich, whatever, had you just went with your idea when it came to you. Instead, you put it off for a week, for a month, for 2 years, and then when you went back and did it, right, it didn't work. Oh my God, these people keep spamming. I work for Israel. I'm so tired of the racism that I get from doing what I do. I wear a headscarf, now I work for Israel. Bro, I keep trying to tell y'all, man, I look like this because Americans is indigenous. Everybody look like us. You don't understand that, bro. Everybody got us in them. So when them niggas over there looking like me, it's because they got us in there, bro. It's just a headscarf, gang. Please, stop. Stop doing me like that, bro. I don't work for anybody. Who I work for is not even in this world. I work for shit outside of this realm, my nigga. I'm just be honest with you. Ain't nothing. I ain't working for no nigga that's sitting on no seat on earth. You know what I'm saying? Just letting you know. Please. So, you gotta understand that, bro. They just in here spamming, you work for Israel. Motherfuckers be crazy. I can't do nothing but laugh. That's the first one. I done heard I'm an FBI agent. I done heard I'm CIA retired. I done heard I ain't never heard I work for Israel. These motherfuckers is tweaking. And the crazy thing is, he probably really ready to go make a video about that shit. So, yo, timing is everything. For sure. Please, right? Do not procrastinate. All right. Last but not least, codes and frequencies are tools. Guys, in this reality, numbers are everything. There's a coded structure of reality. You have access to it. Learn how to manipulate the numbers. Everything is a number. How old are you? How much do you weigh? Where do you live? When was you born? What time is it? How much money you got? It's all numbers. Understand that. Yo, listen. Shout out to everybody that's rocked out with me. If you really like this information and you want to start changing your life today, you need to get my viral book. This book is called Decoding the Matrix. Now, this book has all the codes of this reality in it. And it gives you access to the coded structure. If you're trying to manifest a career, if you want to be famous, if you want to buy a house, if you want to find love, if you want to be more disciplined, if you want to lose your anxiety, if you want to heal yourself, whatever you want to do, is answers for it in this book. This book gives you hundreds and hundreds of codes and 4 powerful ways to actually manifest them. Yo, people got my book and they winning, man. Already sold 25K, made over $1 million selling my book independently myself through TikTok and YouTube and other platforms. This book is a must-have. Now, the book is $50, but it's the best $50 you'll ever spend. And let me show you, let me prove to you, right? Somebody said the codes really work. Yeah, they do. Let me prove it, though. Anybody who's in pain, we're going to get rid of your pain right now, right? Oh, my God, this guy keeps spamming. This man keep making other pages saying I work for Israel. Please, stop, bro. Fuck Israel. And everybody that is rocking with Israel. Fuck all of this shit, honestly. So let's take the pain out y'all body. Like, please stop spamming that shit in my chat, bro. That shit irritating. Nah, it's on YouTube. It's on my YouTube, TikTok. They spamming it on YouTube. All right, so guys, anybody who's in pain, right? But listen, imagine these groups like Israel and the Freemasons, all the shit that they call me, giving you all this information. That debunks that dumbass conspiracy you just came up with, gang. The fact that I just sat here for 2 hours and broke down the matrix literally debunks everything that you just said. All right, so, yo, if you're in pain right now, what I want you to do, I want you to close your eyes and focus on the pain. We're going to activate this pain code. It's going to take your pain away. Anybody who's in pain, drop a 1. These are ebooks, chat. Anybody who want to use this pain code, drop a 1 in the chat. All right, so look, this is how we're going to do it. Focus on your pain. Close your eyes. Focus on the pain. Listen to my voice. I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to say, universe, give us more power to manifest using this code. Then I'm going to say pain code. After I say pain code, we're going to repeat this number together. 23 31 443. You're going to say that number with me until the pain leaves your body. It's only going to take a minute. Let's try it. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Universe, give us more power to manifest using these codes. Pain code 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. 23 31 443. What's up, Cortez? Yo, if this is healing your body, this ain't CIA codes, gang. I don't know about. I can't speak on CIA codes, but this ain't that. That's why it's not that number or whatever you talking about. If it took your code out your, if it took the pain out your body, go ahead and write no pain in the chat. Hey yo, chat. You know what's crazy? You see how many people try to come up against me and just try to fuck my money up and all types of shit. I don't even know these people, but they do it every day. And guess what? That shit don't stop nobody from buying the book. In fact, it makes more people buy it. You can't argue with the art with the results. So, chat, listen. Get this book, man, because they not trying to fuck my money up. They just don't want you to have this information. This is why they're going so hard, saying I work for Israel, saying all this crazy shit, telling you don't get it, don't do it. They don't want you to get this information because once you have this information, you no longer need me. You no longer need anybody. You can manifest whatever the fuck you want to manifest real easy. Get this book, chat. This book will change your life. I guarantee it. It's only $50. Now, when you purchase this book, not only are you going to receive that book right there with the codes in it, you're going to also receive all my books. You're going to get this book right here. It's called Accessing the Akashic Records. A lot of people say, yo, Jay, how do you know the shit that you know? I've been tapping in with the Akashic Records for a mighty long time. This book right here will give you my technique and the things that I say when I tap in, just in case you want to go directly to source and get this information that I be getting, right? Not only are you going to get that book right there, you're going to also receive another viral book of mine. This is called Unlocking Your Power with Nature. Now, this book is for chosen ones who has special abilities, right? Chosen ones who have special abilities, like telekinesis, telepathy, aerokinesis, or people who just can read minds, read energy. This book is for you. This book is, or especially if you got that orb. When you close your eyes and you got that orb that moving around in your third eye, you need this book. This book is going to help you activate. It's going to bring you closer to your power. This book is going to teach you how to sun gaze and moon gaze. It's going to teach you how to ground yourself and interact with the ocean to unlock your chakras. All right. Not only are you going to get that book when you purchase the code book, you're going to also get this last book right here for free as well. This is called 3 Love Spells That'll Bring Back or Make Them Go. Now, I made this book because as a chosen one, I have been attacked by witches and warlocks for like 3 years straight. They try to do love magic, black magic, all types of magic on me, right? And I tapped in. So I made this book right here to level up the playing field for any chosen ones who get caught in these love cycles with these honey traps. You need this book right here, man. If you got somebody in your life who won't leave you alone and you want to get away from a toxic situation, this book will give you a spell to do that. All I ask is use this responsibly. I did get these spells from my grandma who passed away. And please use that shit. It's work. It works. It's real. So understand that karma is real. Do not use this to terrorize or hurt people. Use it to protect yourself. All right, guys. And listen, I don't give a fuck who says whatever. Y'all don't realize, all y'all church people, when y'all be in church, that shit is magic. It's witchcraft. Y'all don't understand all that praying and manipulation of your energy and emotions. It's spells, man. So y'all can judge me. I don't give a fuck. Whoever want to get these books, though. Whoever want to get these books, this is how you get them. It's how you get them. All right. These are ebooks, chat. So I send them. These are not on Amazon, guys. You got to get this shit directly from the source, me. And how you get them, you got to get them on my live. So if you want to get all 4 of those books for only $50 right now, and you're money ready, it's how you get it. If you live outside of the United States, meaning Europe or anywhere like that, you can use PayPal or Revolut. If you live in the United States, you can use PayPal, Revolut, Chime, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay. Send the money, send the screenshot, give me the email. I send you the book. You confirm in the chat that you received it. I do not leave until everybody gets their books. I've been doing it like this for years. This way works, chat. So if you're $50 ready and you want to get these books right now, drop a 1 in the chat. Yo, YouTube, if you want to get these books right now and you're $50 ready, all you have to do, YouTube, is drop a $50 super chat with your email or come to TikTok, get in my chat. All right? If you want to get the books, YouTube, drop a $50 super chat and put your email in that super chat. I'm going to send it to you right now. You let me know that you got it. All right? For anybody that want to get it. So let me see. Kieran, DM me the payment method that you want to use. Love, DM me the payment method that you want to use. Natasha Ford, you gotta accept these. These are digital books. You gotta accept my follow request, Natasha Ford, so you can DM me. Fat, DM me the payment method that you want to use. Goddess Nisi, DM me the payment method that you want to use. Anna B. Royal, DM me the payment method that you want to use. All right. Yo, if you want to get the book, you can get it. All right. It's coming to your email. DM me on TikTok right now. Somebody said, I already got your books. Love, I'm about to send you the cash out right now. On TikTok, I'm DMing y'all. I'm not going to leave until y'all get the books. I'm DMing y'all right now. Let me see. I got y'all DMs popping up. So if you want to get the book, DM me the method. I see somebody said Cash App. I'm sending you the Cash App right now. So chat, this is how it works. Send the money, screenshot me the DM, give me your email, and I send it right to you. All right, Natasha, I'm giving you the Cash App right now. It's in your email. There it is. Fat, here's the Apple Pay. Goddess Nisi, here's the Cash App. Love, check your DMs. I sent you the Cash App. Anna B says she already got my books. Chat, is there anybody who want to get this book? Can you talk about the grid? What do you want to know? Anybody that want to get this book, chat, and you $50 ready, drop a 1 in the chat. If I haven't already DM'd you, drop a 1 in the chat. What's up? Now, chat. Now, hey, chat. I just DM'd you, Kieran. So, chat, I'm gonna also tell you this too. You can click the link in the bio and go purchase my books like that with your credit card, but you got to buy them all separate. Natasha Ford, I just got your Cash App for the books. I need to, bro. Natasha Ford, I just got your Cash App for the books. Yes, you're going to get all 4 of my ebooks. BDW. All right, so YouTube, it's 2 ways that you can do it, YouTube. If you want to get these books sent directly to you right now and you're $50 ready, you can come to TikTok and get in my DM, or you can drop, all right, bye-bye, or you can drop a $50 super chat with your email in the super chat, and I'll send the books directly to you right now on stream. And you can just let me know you got it in your email. All right, so YouTube, you can just drop a $50 super chat with your email in it. And I got you. Natasha, I'm waiting on your email, Natasha. I got the Cash App. I just need your email. Denise, I got it. What you mean, send it? All right, you too. Have a good weekend. I need Miss Dixon and Natasha. I need Dixon and Natasha. I got y'all Cash Apps. PDF format. If you sent your money to my Cash App, I need you to tap in with me. Yo, YouTube, I'm out of here. I need to use this phone.